Good evening. This is Dawn with Watchwoman on the Wall. I know it's been a while, but I only make videos as he leads. Felt compelled to get on and reach out to you all and just kind of let you know what's going on with me, give you a few updates. Went to South Carolina for my brother-in-law's funeral. Saw tremendous strength in my sister. Well, she's my sister-in-law as well, so it's my husband's sister. Just an amazing amount of strength that the Lord is giving her in the midst of such trial. I was super encouraged by that. I mean, nobody wants to think of the loss of a family member, and in such an abrupt way too, especially. But I love this sister of mine. She's actually a life coach too, so keep her in your prayers. But our trip went smoothly otherwise. Great to catch up with family and to see my dad, who is recovering well from having to have a, what do you call it? His heart, he had a defibrillator put in. So he's doing a lot better. And, I really haven't had a lot of dreams. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of the things that I was hearing from the Lord have dropped off a bit. I always hear from him in his word, which is where he really speaks. But I did want to share with you something kind of sweet that happened the other day, and I think the Lord loves to work in unique ways. I was doing the dishes, and there's this paper towel holder not right next to my sink, but in the corner of on my countertop. And I was just thinking about longing for home and heaven, being with Jesus. And something caught my eye. You know what it was? It was something gold. And I pulled this, it was wedged inside this paper towel holder. I pulled this out, and it was a golden ticket. And what it was a golden ticket that my daughter, my little one, had been given back in January for a daddy-daughter dance. And I looked at this golden ticket. In fact, I kept it. I almost threw it away. But then I decided to put it on my fridge as a reminder, because on the ticket it said, "Don't be late." And I had to smile. I think I've had dreams of tickets being given to me in the past. I know I've had at least one or two. But when I saw this, all the heart sickness that I felt just kind of vanished away, because I was smiling and I knew that it was just the Lord's way of getting my attention and letting me know that He's coming. And I have my golden ticket. And that golden ticket is that understanding that Jesus Christ, his death, His blood atoned for my sins. He was a perfect sacrifice. Jesus, the Son of God, one with God, in the beginning with God. And He died, but then 3 days later was resurrected. And I've placed my full trust in Him, that He will save me and has saved me, and has paid the price for my sin. And when I saw that golden ticket come out of nowhere, I mean, guys, it was 5 months ago that she went on this dance with my husband. And isn't it neat that it was a dance? Because I know one of the things we're going to be doing in heaven is a dance with our Savior. I just know we're going to be dancing with Him. And how in the world it got found there, it didn't get thrown away all this time. I've never seen it since she went on this dance. I've never seen it lying around. And there it was. And then yesterday I just got this desperation to hear from the Lord. So I was praying to Him, doing all of those things that you should do when you want to reach out to the Lord and really press in. I was praying and I was reading the Word. And then Guess what, guys? I took a nap. I fell asleep. I went out into nature and picked some weeds and then took a walk out in nature. And the Lord just reminded me that, you know, He's never left me. He's never left me. Just because I don't get dreams as much as I used to when I started this channel. It's almost like when I started the channel to share one dream, the floodgates opened. And I started getting all of these dreams, visions, words of knowledge, things like that. But a lot of dreams. And I've shared so much with you guys over the years, in the last 5 years. I can't believe I've hit over 200 videos when I thought I was just going to make one little video about a rapture dream that I'd had 5 years prior to that in 2015. So out of that obedience, the Lord had given me more. But I sense the time winding down. I do. I sense the time winding down. On my way back from a walk today, the Lord gave this hymn to me in my heart. And I didn't know most of the words. I was humming the melody. But when I got home, I looked up the lyrics and I was dumbfounded because the lyrics speak so much to what we're going through right now, you guys. And the song is called Be Still My Soul. I'm going to sing it, but yesterday, that is what he told me, is just to rest in him in this final stretch. Just learn what resting in him is. It's not just sleeping and hoping that time goes by faster. It's not just, turning everything else off, though that's wonderful. Resting in him is meditating on the word that he's given us already. Remembering his promises. Memorizing them, getting quiet before him, trusting him. You know, when we are getting on YouTube to look for the latest news, it almost feels like sometimes we get so obsessed with the news that we become like prophecy junkies in a way, if that's a term I could use. Not in a mean way, just we can get so absorbed in the news and looking for any scrap of evidence that he's coming. And we just kind of stop resting in him. And we're straining. We're straining. And he says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And sometimes that burden doesn't feel so light. Sometimes just having knowledge about something when others don't have knowledge or won't believe it is truly a burden. And sometimes we feel like we bear it alone, but we don't. The Lord wanted to remind me that I don't. So I'm going to sing this hymn. And if people come in while I'm singing it, it's because my family's coming in. They're at the park right now, and I'm taking advantage of this while they're at the park. Be still, my soul. The Lord is on your side. Bear patiently the cross of grief or pain. Leave to your God to order and provide. In every change, he faithful will remain. Be still, my soul, your best, your heavenly friend, through thorny ways leads to a joyful end. Be still, my soul, your God does undertake to guide the future as he has the past. Your hope, your confidence, let nothing shake. All now mysterious shall be bright at last. Be still, my soul, the waves and wind still know his voice who ruled them while he lived below. Be still, my soul, when dearest friends depart, and all is darkened in the veil of tears. Then shall you better know his love, his heart, who comes to soothe your sorrow and your fears. Be still, my soul, your Jesus can repay from his own fullness all he takes away. Be still, my soul, thy hour is hastening on, when we shall be forever with the Lord. When disappointment, grief, and fear are gone, sorrow forgot, love's purest joys restored. Be still, my soul, when change and tears are past, all safe and blessed we shall meet at last. I love you all very much. We shall be together again. Call in his name and be saved. Believe unto salvation. Maranatha.